Hello, welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love for Sagittarius. It is general, so it might not resonate with you. If it does resonate, I would love to hear about it. If you wouldn't mind liking the video or posting a comment below, that would be really great. If it doesn't resonate for you, then I encourage you to look for a video that does, because I'm sure it is out there, and I'm sorry that you did not find it here, but I do appreciate you checking in. If some portion of the reading resonates, it is general, so it's possible that some portion of it will resonate and some portion won't. And that's okay. Don't try to force it if it doesn't. Just take what message seems to be intended for you and leave the rest behind. Sagittarius, we are starting here with the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. We're trying to draw a card for your energy towards this connection and a card for their energy towards this connection. So we get for you the Fire Ant, which is fire energy. Can we get a card for the person connecting with Sagittarius? What is their energy towards this connection? Whoa, 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 whoa. That was like 6 cards. Can we get one card? What is their energy towards this connection with Sagittarius, please? Okay, we get 2. The Lion. Wow. That automatically makes me think of a Leo. It is also fire energy, but so you may be dealing with a Leo, but not necessarily. Oh, and the Mouse, which is earth energy. How interesting, the Lion and the Mouse. You'd think that's very opposite energy, wouldn't you? I'm going to go ahead and read them directly from the book because I think it's important to hear that message clearly from the book. So I'm going to look it up real quick and then read them for you. Okay, we're going to start here with your energy, the Fire Ant. It says aggression, rigid thinking, and following orders. Wow. Fire Ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned Fire Ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the Dharma and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. So when in balance, you're thoughtful and disciplined, but when out of balance, you argue a lot, gossip, and it says excessive heat. So to bring it in balance, it suggests solo time and taking a walk at night. Walks at night are so fantastic. It's the only time, well, I live in the desert, so walking during the day, especially in like summertime, it just feels stupid. But so I walk a lot at night, and it's such a lovely time to be under the moon and under the stars. Anyway, so that's what they're recommending that you do. It says, so your energy towards this connection is, well, argumentative is what comes across, like, and really this rigid thinking is really, it really stands out. I don't know. I don't imagine that's fun to hear. I'm sorry. But that is what comes out. If it's not you, then maybe this isn't your reading, or maybe there's more to the story and we'll see it here. But for their energy, we get the Lion, which is patient, regal, a complete master. Wow. The Lion is a master of the fire element and a living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistakes the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. And this, so first off, I want to say the energies can be reversed. So if you feel like you align more with this side, that's okay. But yeah, it kind of looks like this person is coming across as kind of cold towards you. Maybe, okay, at least very almost silent, and stoic is the word that comes to mind. And I could see how that would be very frustrating, especially if you're trying to, as a fire sign, inspire that heat, you know, and all you're seeing is this like cool exterior, that would be really frustrating. So if that is what's happening here, I understand. But that mouse energy, I think you're going to find this interesting. So I'm going to go read that for you. But the mouse is detail-oriented, small-minded, nitpicky, and nervous. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, one that's worthy of your exacting eye. So if you're a cross watcher, or if you are Sagittarius feeling more connected to this side of the two, it says when in balance, you're organized, resourceful, and prepared. But when out of balance, you're busy with no purpose. And so to bring it into balance, it says that they recommend you find a meaningful project that you can complete, something that you care about, something that you know you can finish, and get that done, because that will give you that sense of accomplishment and that sense of joy for having completed something. But so underneath that, like, stoic person, like underneath that stoic exterior, is this person who's actually feeling quite fearful, you know, and feeling the need to just control so that they can uh, protect themselves from whatever that fear is. So, I mean, that's what's coming across with just these energies here. But this actually does feel still a lot like Leo energy for me. So you might be dealing with a Leo. But yeah, we're going to go ahead now with the tarot. Sorry. And we will take a look at how they feel about you and what their intentions towards you are. Sagittarius, how do they feel about Sagittarius? And what are their intentions? How do they feel about Sagittarius? 3 cards, please. How do they feel about Sagittarius? The King of Swords. Okay, so this here is somebody who's really trying, as far as like feeling goes, they feel like they need to be logical. I need to like put my emotions, I need to put those back here, you know, back here, and deal with this in a logical way. I need to be logical. I need to be honest, truthful, and I need to, you know, push all of the chaos back for just a second. Okay, so that's that. The Wheel of Fortune, which is excellent because they feel like things are improving. Also, they feel lucky. The Wheel of Fortune is, as far as feelings go, they feel lucky. Okay, one more card. How does this person feel about Sagittarius, please? How do they feel? Well, the Strength card. Amusingly, another Leo card right there. But the Strength is about, there's really a lot of control happening in their emotional space. They're really trying to control things, you know. Control their emotions and control their actions in regards to those emotions. Let's go ahead and take a look at their intentions. We're going to clarify some of those, but let's take a look at their intentions. Can we get 3 cards for their intentions towards Sagittarius? What are their intentions, please, towards Sagittarius? The Moon, which is fear, but also illusion. So maybe there's something here they intend to hide. Might be their emotions, because they're coming across as really pushing those back. And as a fire sign, I feel like that would aggravate me. I'd be like, why can't you just accept how you feel? Why can't you just, you know, yeah, but intentions, please. 2 more cards. What are their intentions towards Sagittarius, please? The Lover's card. Whoa. So the Lover's card talks about following your heart, and but the Lover's card is obviously, it's also a very physical card, like, passion and fire, actually. But it is about following your heart. I mean, Lovers, as far as intention, that's definitely a good sign here. And then we get the High Priestess. Wow, which is another card about things remaining hidden, The High Priestess, she knows what she knows, but she's not going to explain it, Maybe I don't know. I think she could explain it. It's about understanding something, but not communicating necessarily, or not like making it clear to somebody else. Well, sometimes the High Priestess is about bringing something forward, but having the Moon here and the High Priestess, I feel like this is them hiding something. Under the deck, we get the Four of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Chariot. That's interesting. This is some dissatisfaction with how things are turning out. They've invested themselves in something, but it's not exactly how they hoped it would be. But then we have this Ten of Cups here, which is about home, and that feeling of security with some emotional security, like you love them and you know that they love you, and it's just this peaceful and beautiful, like, energy to be in. And then the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, by the way, so you might be dealing with a Cancer. The Lovers is Gemini, so you might be dealing with Gemini. But yeah, this is about determination to get somewhere, a path being chosen and committing yourself to that path, and moving forward towards it regardless of what obstacles you face. Okay. And as far as this goes, I feel like this is a little bit of a focus on what hasn't gone right, but still hopeful for that Ten of Cups, that, and working towards it. Sorry, had a tiny bit of an interruption there. I have children. I might have mentioned this in the past if you're a returning viewer. And I do this from home, obviously, so they just come in here sometimes. But anyway, sorry. Back to your reading. We're going to clarify these cards here. Okay, so we're going to start with the King of Swords. And the card that we get is the Nine of Swords, which is stress. Someone who's really stressed. I think it's funny that they're coming across like this lion energy. They're really trying to remain cool, and I think they are. They are succeeding at remaining cool, but underneath that, like, that sounds wrong, but there's a lot of stress behind it, and fear. But they're really trying to cool that. They're trying to cool that stress and fear so that they aren't panicked. Okay. But that ends up coming across as kind of cold, is what I feel like is happening here, especially with that King of Swords coming out here. But they do feel very fortunate with you. They feel lucky. They feel the Wheel of Fortune as emotions. Like, this is someone who really does feel lucky. They feel like things are working in their favor. The wheel is turning towards them. It's a good card to have in feelings. To clarify that, we get the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is someone who wants to rush in and sweep you off your feet. It's a very romantic card, I want to make you feel like, gosh, I want to make you feel like you're beautiful and you're perfect, and that's what this knight is doing. He wants you to feel his love, and he's rushing in to sweep you off your feet to do it. And so I feel like this person they feel fortunate to know you. They feel fortunate to be in your life, and they'd like to kind of sweep you off your feet. Can we clarify the Strength card? I want to say that readings, I mean, it's general, and so the person you're dealing with might not come across as strongly as the reading implies. Do you know what I mean? It might not be as um, they might not be coming over as icy as this reading implies. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like a degree of it. You will, I feel like if this is resonating for you, you will see evidence of this. This will make sense to you, but maybe not necessarily as extreme, or maybe much more extreme than I'm coming across. It is general. So there's some, variance there, but let's go ahead and look at this strength card. Please clarify the strength card. The Two of Cups. So yeah, I feel like they want this exchange. They want to share their cup with you, and they want you to share your cup with them. But they really are, with the Strength card there and the King of Swords card there, I just feel like they're really trying to keep it under control, not give into it, not let the emotions take over everything. And they're trying to, like, I'm going to pace myself. We're going to put this off over here so that I can really behave logically and not like a fool. Not that there's anything wrong with the Fool. I'm an Aries, so I love the Fool, but yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at their intentions. So the Moon, which talks about keeping something hidden, it also talks about fears, but as far as intentions go, I feel like this is, keeping something in the dark. There's something here that they're not illuminating. Can we clarify the Moon, please? The Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Wow, that's a lot of pentacles right there. But the Knight of Pentacles is that, like I was saying over here, they're not giving into that the passion or the emotion. Let's take this slow, okay? Let's not rush into this. Let's not be fools about this. This Knight of Pentacles, he knows where he wants to go. And he just wants to make sure that every step he's taking is the right step. He wants to make sure that when he gets there, it is what he thought it was. And like, it's a very like slow and kind of meticulous knight, but he is definitely moving towards something. Okay. And then we get the Eight of Pentacles, which is a dedication to work at something, to perfect it. I'm going to work this. I'm going to try again. I'm going to try again. I'm going to try again until I get it right. And then on top of that, we get the Six of Pentacles, which is about generosity and reciprocation. It's about sharing equally. It's about giving and taking equally. So I feel like they're maybe trying to hide the pace at which they're moving, this slow pace. But this is something that they're dedicated to, something that they want to work on. They're just not being really upfront about it. And I feel like it's making you feel a little bit crazy. But let's take a look at the Lovers. I don't really feel like the Lovers needs clarification, but we'll do it. Can you clarify the Lovers, please? The Knight of Pentacles. This card, the Knight of Pentacles, talks about having it all. The Knight of Pentacles is attractive. They have everything that they could need, like in the tangible world. Wow, there's so many pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles, 8, 6, and now the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like the Lover's card has to do with wanting to make that connection, have that love. Also, sorry, I got thrown off with my track of thinking there. It's also about following your heart. But the Nine of Pentacles, I really feel like, is a personal card. I want to work at who I am. I want to make sure that I'm offering everything. I don't want to, I want to make sure that I'm like ready for that. I want to build myself up so that I'm this attractive offer. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense to you? That's what I feel like that is saying. Can we clarify the, whoa, Ten of Swords and Eight of Swords. Okay, so the High Priestess, underneath the High Priestess, we get the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords. And the Ten of Swords speaks of pain and an ending, and the Eight of Swords is feeling trapped. And the Eight of Swords is feeling trapped, but is also a trap that we've created ourselves. It's something we've locked ourselves into, and we continue to lock ourselves into. So I think that there is some fear here of pain and ending, and possibly this is from like past hurt with another relationship, or maybe past hurt with you. You would know better than I would. But there is some hurt here that they're stuck on, but they're keeping it to themselves. They're not like, and it explains why they feel the need to be so slow with you, and why they feel the need to be so logical with you. Because if they've exposed themselves in the past, if they were the fool in the past, if they just threw themselves out there, then they may have gotten hurt in that. And so now they're kind of, they're not letting go of that hurt. I don't know if they've worked through it. I don't know if they've worked through healing it in any way, or if that's something that they are working on and they're hoping to like do these two things at the same time, but they aren't coming forward about it. There is some pain from their past, I would say, or possibly from this connection if you've hurt them, but there is some pain here that they feel stuck in. They kind of feel like they have to carry that pain. And it's their own choice. They put themselves there, but they're not expressing that to you. But it does kind of explain why they are moving the way that they are moving. But let's go ahead and get a message from the Oracle, from the universe for you. Whoa, my card was upside down. This deck here is called The Universe Has Your Back. We're going to, can we get a message for Sagittarius? Oh, that came out real quick. I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If it resonated for you, please like the video. And if you feel comfortable, post a comment below. I'd really love to hear how this resonates for you. So if it does, please let me know. Again, I don't know if I said, but the roles may be reversed. So we might actually be looking at you here and not the person you're connecting with. But take it how it resonates. So what we got here is, I am the dreamer of my dream, and I let go of the shadows of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Well, this is really great. If there is a past here, if this is someone that you're reconnecting with, or someone that wants to reconnect with you, or something along those lines, then it is important to let go of past hurts. Like what this person is holding on to here, if this is from the two of you, then it's important to let that go, because it really does, even if this is pain from some other connection. So if you're a cross watcher and you resonate with all of this, if this is pain from a past connection or this connection, it's important to work through that pain, because it really does cloud your vision, and you can't see the situation clearly for what it is, because that fear, and that pain, it makes you see things that aren't there. It makes you feel danger when danger's not there. So you really need to get yourself out of that so you can see this for what it is, and you can see the truth of it. And sometimes the truth is still not positive, and sometimes the truth is positive, but at least you'll be seeing it clearly, and you won't be blinded. You won't be clouded by your past experiences and your past pain. It is really important to heal ourselves before we enter into something else. So if you're a cross watcher, that's something you might want to keep in mind. If this is you, Sagittarius, this is just generally good advice. And also, excuse me, sorry, you don't want to step into a manifestation energy. You don't want to be manifesting while you're still carrying fear and pain from the past. Because when you manifest this dream, okay, because you are the dreamer of your dream, when you try to manifest that dream, the fear if you could imagine, okay, that the universe can hear everything, all right? And in your mind and through your mouth, you're saying, I want this. I want this love. I want this beautiful love, this beautiful experience, this soulmate partner. This is what I want. But at the same time, from your heart, you're sending out fear and pain. When the universe is like looking at that, it's like, wait a second. Are you asking for these things together? Do you know what I mean? It's a confusing statement. So you want to make sure that you're coming from a place of peace and a place of hope and love when you're asking for peace, hope, and love. So anyway, thank you for watching the video. Do remember to move forward with positive thinking and positive words, because like I was just explaining, we draw on what we think and what we say, and you know, also what we feel. So like align yourself when you're sending things out, but also just living with generosity and gratitude just brings more things for you to be grateful for and more ways for you to be generous into your life. So please remember to move forward with that. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope I see you back here again in the future. Bye.